Good afternoon. We're making pizza pretzels today, as promised, for Jolt Games, my producer and trusty cameraman. So last night, I actually made the pretzel dough, and I let the dough sit overnight. So it's basically a combination of bread flour, wheat flour, a little bit of salt, some sugar, obviously some active dry yeast, and so forth. We want to at least put that stuff together and make that dough and get it wrapped up and let it proof for at least a couple hours. In this case, I actually did mine overnight. Now once the dough is ready, we're ready to roll it out. Kind of cut it into pieces of 12. So I just kind of use my trusty cutter here, and I cut all my dough into even pieces. And I'm just going to wrap them up. It says to make about 4 to 5 inch ropes, which is what I'm doing. I'm going to wrap them up. I have my oven set at 400 degrees. So one of the things I added to the dough, because Jolt Games' request is to make pizza style, is I did put roasted garlic paste and Italian seasoning paste into the dough itself. And then one thing I'm going to do once the pretzels are made is I'm going to top them with Parmesan cheese and a couple of pepperoni slices. So I have some water here. I have my dough, and all I'm doing is just kind of putting these together like so. It can be as fancy or as messy as you want it to be, as long as it stays together. They are obviously going to grow in the oven once I start baking it. So I'm going to I have parchment paper on my cookie sheet. I'm going to do one sheet for you right now and get this in the oven. I have one more to go. So I'm just going to do six per sheet. And we're going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees for around 20 minutes. We'll just keep checking on it and making sure that we get the color and doneness that we're looking for. So as again, a little bit of water. Just going to incorporate the dough into the rope. Make sure I have like the 2 peepholes that are here. Put the dough together. I'm going to put it right on here. Okay, so you can see I have 6 of them made. They do not have to be the fanciest looking design that's out there. Probably could make them around 8 inches and cut them into 8 slices instead of 12 if you wanted to make your pretzels a little bit larger. But in this case, we're making snack size. So I have my Parmesan cheese. I'm just going to put my Parmesan cheese right on top. Good, flavor up the pretzels first. And then what I'm going to do after that is take my pepperoni now a couple slices that are here. I'm at least going to have 2 pieces per side. So I'm just going to kind of wrap them over like so. I want to make sure it's under my Parmesan cheese. The Parmesan cheese will actually help make it stick a little bit better during the baking process. And then one thing I would recommend is that, if you have some leftover tomato sauce or pizza sauce, what a great way to use your leftovers for a dipping sauce for these wonderful pretzels that we're about to make. So this one here, for whatever reason, came out a little bit larger. Maybe I've rolled it out a little bit more, I don't know. Maybe cut a little bit differently. But still going to be just fine. Let me get real quick here. Like I said, I'm about to throw these in the oven. And then about 20-25 minutes, we'll be back.
Yeah.
And we'll show you what our finished product looks like.
We'll be back in a bit.
Hello, welcome back. Our pretzels have been in the oven for just about 20 minutes. I did use parchment paper to line them up on. Now, one thing that they say you can do, a lot of pretzels do, is they put egg wash on top of it to make it a little bit healthier version and to stick with more of an Italian flavored. I did not do that. But I did have this set at about 20 minutes at 400 degrees. Just open it, depending on your oven, it may be a little bit faster, a little bit longer to go do it. But at the end of the day, I was able to make 12 pretzels out of this. I got my pepperoni, my Parmesan cheese baked into it. It's still very, hard on the outside, but very soft and chewy on the inside. I can taste the garlic, I can taste the Italian seasonings. Definitely taste the Parmesan cheese up on top. If you have some pizza sauce, like I said before, or some tomato, even spaghetti sauce to go dip it into, I think it would make a great dipping sauce for this as well. So this is what we have for pizza pretzels. Please make sure you hit like on our video, subscribe if you like. Jolt Games is going to have something new for next weekend that we haven't decided on yet. It might be Taco Saturday, so we'll see you then.